second hour, ROTC. We're going to have a guest here in a second, but first I want to set it up, obviously. We've been talking about the Canadian trucker protest that's going on. And I'm going to play a couple things here, then we're going to let the gentleman on who's on the ground, or who was on the ground there anyway. But first, folks,
I just did a fucking huge dab.
I just did one too, but I'm a man. So here's what Ottawa police are saying.
We have increased ability to identify and target protesters and supporters of protesters who are funding and enabling unlawful and harmful activity by the protesters themselves.
What harmful and unlawful activity are they doing?
Blocking traffic, which I thought we were allowed to do. The left said it was good to do that.
It was good. It's since when are protests ever supposed to make people feel comfortable? Isn't that what you guys said?
God, there's selective selective outrage. I'm getting real tired of it.
Evidence gathering teams are collecting financial, digital, vehicle registration, driver identification.
Get ready, boys. They're going to do it to you guys what happened on January 6th.
Insurance status, and other related evidence that will be used in prosecutions.
That's a good way to win over your trucking force, by threatening to arrest them.
That's fine. You know what? They're not storming any Capitol buildings, and you're going to have a lot harder to... See, this is like if the January 6th, if the retards that actually did storm that building hadn't have done that, they would have had so much harder of a fucking time selling people on all of these prosecutions. So all the truckers here have to do is behave.
Now,
just behave and keep doing what you're doing, boys. And trust me, there will be money raised for your defenses. There will be an outrage. There will be an outcry for you. These people on January 6th that I know they didn't really, obviously they aren't terrorists like they got labeled. But some of them did some retarded shit and gave the media some excellent footage to play on a loop, which makes getting normies to take up their fucking fight a lot harder. Like, they kind of fucked it up. Like, a small group of assholes fucked up January 6th for everybody. If the truckers can just get their people under control, make sure that everybody's doing what they've been doing, which is hanging out, having fucking cookouts, eating Polish sausages in the street, and honking their goddamn horns. Just keep doing that and keep disavowing any Fed-like fucking behavior. And if you guys get arrested, don't worry. People are gonna come out for you way stronger than the fucking...
Well,
plus the January 6th thing was based in, a not commonly held belief that the election was rigged. And I know some of us think that the election wasn't on the up and up.
Whoa, not me. Fortified.
All I'm saying is people tend to think like, oh, well, I think the election's rigged. Everyone must think it. It was not, despite what all of you want to believe, it was never a widely held belief that the election was rigged. It is, however, a widely held belief that these lockdowns are bullshit and they have to end. So there's a lot of good karma on the side of these truckers as opposed to the January 6 people. So as long as they don't fuck it up, some of you are going to have to get arrested. Bottom line, it sucks.
They're doing better than not fucking it up. The Trudeau's administration was trying to spread rumors that the truckers were eating food that was there for homeless people. However, here's a video of the truckers making meals for homeless people.
Yeah, because that's the thing, dude. So many people have brought food for the truckers. Yep. There's probably more food in Ottawa than there are people to eat it.
So this is them see right there? That's them donating food to the Canada Unity, like, the people that do the food and stuff.
That is hilarious.
That's pretty fucking funny, right? Well, we have somebody who was there. He's not a trucker, but he was at the rally. His name is Andrew, and he's a fan. And let's get him on right now. Let's see what he has to say. Okay, do we got him? I admit. There he is. Okay, it's your audio. Turn your audio on. God, he looks Canadian. Connecting to audio. Okay, connect your audio. He's connecting his audio. Connect your audio. I set him up so great too, right? You saw that great setup? Okay, now unmute your microphone. Your microphone's muted. I just unmute your microphone, Andrew. Andrew, unmute your microphone. I can't hear you if your microphone's muted. And you're no, you turned your camera off. Turn your You guys can't see what I'm saying. Turn your camera back on and unmute your microphone. Oh God. Oh God. This is going great.
You know what?
His camera's back on, but unmute your microphone. God damn it!
Every time Royce finds a man on the street,
yes.
Hey, there you go.
Fucking A, man! I finally made it.
What's up, man? How you doing,
dude? This is the first time I've ever even fucking used Zoom. I was kind of hoping you were going to call me on Wednesday and do that.
Bro, you're so Canadian. It's awesome. So you were at the rally. You said this past weekend?
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that was absolutely wild, man. The energy that was in the air. Like I think you understand what I say as a Canadian. Mm-hmm. I haven't felt that before. That felt very much like early Trump days. You know what I mean? Like before he, kind of
sucked. Yeah. But
yeah.
So I guess we should probably start from the beginning. So when did you decide to become a terrorist?
Yeah, we should ask that.
Were you exposed to extremist beliefs as a young child, or was it something you picked up elsewhere in your adult life, or were you radicalized at some point?
Yes, I pay taxes.
That's the
I
best
guess that'll
answer.
turn anybody into a terrorist.
Yeah. I guess I'm a white supremacist. Hey, fuck me. Right?
So yeah, you were on the ground. You were on the ground there. What's the vibe like?
Dude, it's a party. It felt like Canada Day on Parliament Hill. I lived in Ottawa for 12 years. Mm-hmm. I went to high school out there. I did all that stuff. You know what I mean? I've lost my voice. I lost my voice on the weekend. I still haven't got it back. I apologize.
No, you're good.
I wish it would have been back today, but definitely not. The vibe on the ground there, man. Canada Day, dude. Like, absolutely electric. Like, the people around it. I've never felt something like that in so long. You know what I mean? We've been locked down here for 2 years, dude. I can't go anywhere. I'm unvaccinated. I can't go. I can't even. My wife just registered my daughter for swimming lessons. I can't go watch her swim.
Seriously? So wait, you need to be vaccinated just to watch, just to go to see like a kid swimming thing?
Dude, you can't go to a rec center. You can't go watch kids play hockey unless you're vaccinated, dude. Like the stories I've been hearing that I heard. I heard a few stories.
But hockey's not like a big thing in Canada.
Yeah,
right?
no, it's not.
No.
It's not a huge pastime or anything.
It's kind of a pastime. Like fucking, it's just we actually we're kind of impartial about it. We're thinking about bringing lacrosse out, because hockey sucks. Actually, hockey does suck, man, because this ain't the 90s anymore. You see the penalties and the fines these guys are getting. You can't take a man's head off anymore. What is that?
Yeah, so
get up here.
So man, that had to be nice, especially if you're somebody that's not even allowed to leave the house, to see so many people that think the same. And I know a lot of people at this thing are vaccinated. They just don't want fucking mandates.
Well, dude, I was talking to the NDP supporters. I was talking to Liberal supporters. I was talking to Conservatives. I was talking to the PPC. This isn't like what they're painting it to be. Everybody is fucking fed up. We've all, sorry about swear. I don't know what the.
Yeah, you could,
we don't curse on this show, man. All right. This is, this is a family show. This is a family show.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, we're fed up here, man. Like, dude, we've done 2 years of this. We put in enough effort that everybody's asked for us. All our state representative or provincial representatives or federal representatives have asked of us. And people are tired, and they're tired from every walk of life. Like, it's not just, the Trump supporting conservatives. Like, no, man. Like, dude, I ran into a dude from way up in Northwest Territories, like way up there. The guy drove, it was 30 something hours, he said, to be there for a couple of days. You know what I mean? This is a vibe that's going on in Canada right now. It's something.
Well,
that we
I'll say this. It is nice to see from here because, all we see, in the States, all we see is, my God, why would they let themselves be, governed like this? Why do they let this art teacher or fucking drama teacher tell you guys what to do? And it's nice to see that a bunch of you guys are like, look, we're Canadians and we're not faggots, so you better fucking stop it.
Yeah, no, we're not.
Yeah.
And the thing is that people don't I know you guys, your election process, it's 50-50, right?
Well, I mean, on paper. On paper.
Yeah, on paper. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. But it's up in Canada, man. We got the NDP, we got the Liberals, who are basically in cohorts. They just work together regardless, just to crush Conservatives or whoever.
Right.
And now we're getting the PPC, which is People's Party of Canada, which is Maxime Bernier. We call him Mad Max. This guy's a lunatic. I love him. But and even now, our Conservatives are only conservative in name.
Well, hey man, let me tell you something. But that's kind of like what's going on here. I mean, we have a couple that aren't.
Not quite, man. No, dude. We literally have liberal conservatives are conservatives. There's no. The only thing that the Conservatives do different from the Liberals in Canada is rename things. That's all they do. They still want the carbon tax. They still want the vaccine mandates. That's why O'Toole was gotten rid of 2 days ago, because he still supports it and he still wanted to push ahead with it, even with what's going on. I think, the higher ups might have got to him too and finally said, we can't use you anymore. And I believe, that Justin Trudeau has used up his worth in the eyes of his handlers, right? The same way that you guys have your handlers for
right.
Joe Biden in the United States, it's even worse up here. And I think they're setting him up for complete failure. Who would go into hiding 5 days before the truck showed up?
Hides, and he says he has COVID. Now, here's another question I have for you. You were there, and speaking of handlers and stuff, did you see any obvious plants or feds?
It's actually funny you say that. I was listening to Merce last night talking about that glowy flag with the truck in the middle. Now, I spent I'm not too busy at work right now, so I got a lot of time. And last week when you guys left for Vegas, I had extra time because I didn't watch your show twice. You know what I mean? So I saw the flag down at Parliament Hill, and I thought to myself, I'm like, fuck. It's weird to see a Confederate flag up here.
Yeah, it doesn't make it honestly makes no sense.
Makes zero sense.
Yeah, why would you have that?
Absolutely,
it has no part of our history.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Ian.
Oh God, there's 2 Canadians on now. I don't like this.
Friggin' hot. Hey?
This is weird. It's too many Canadians on today.
So
what is this, Steven Crowder show?
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Oh, the 6'4" boomer.
The Chad Giga boomer.
Yeah. Oh, he's the worst.
Yeah. Anyway, so you're saying the Confederate flag?
Yeah, I saw the flag there. I didn't think anything of it at first. I'm like, well, because I've watched enough American protests that it just didn't compute. Mm-hmm. But then they started thinking about, not only is this a Confederate flag, but this is a Confederate flag with a picture of a semi in the middle of it. Yeah,
where do you buy that?
Oh my God, that is a really good point.
Exactly. I went on Google and I started searching for every different wording of Confederate flag with truck in the middle. You cannot find it. There is no flag that exists. Now, this is where it gets fun. One of Justin Trudeau's personal photographers, I'm nervous, so I can't really remember his first name.
It doesn't matter.
His last name is Scotty, spelled Scotty.
Uh-huh.
Now, a lot of people at the protests think they have a picture of this guy following that flag around.
Oh, and yeah. He just happened to be. I saw that. He just happened to be there. Yep.
And then not only that, Yeah, yeah, a pickup truck. That's the only one.
I know. That's the only one you can find. Yeah.
So, like, I'm looking at, and I'm thinking, I'm like, this is see-through. This is glowing. This is neon, baby.
Yeah.
Like, what I mean? So, and then I started thinking, I'm like, what about that Nazi flag? Well, people who are not familiar with the nation's capital, which is everyone pretty much watching this show.
Yes.
He was walking along the canal, okay, which is like the world's longest skating rink. Oh, sweet. We get to go fucking skating. He's walking along the canal and only one pitcher, one single pitcher. The people at that rally from the groups that I've been in on Facebook would have singled him out in 2 seconds. The same way that they called out that guy with the Confederate flag. But me being like, you know, I'm kind of in tune with what's going on down south. It just didn't, like, you know what I mean? I would have loved to have found a neon guy, but I just didn't think it would have been that much of a shit effort out of the government. You know what I mean?
No, but you know what the problem is that you guys are still just a little more new to it because we've been doing it here forever. Yes. So don't worry, you'll learn. I mean, they'll learn. You know, even here they don't got it down. When all those Fed show up, we're here. The rallies were in the same military grade watches, and we're like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Oh, I saw the picture. Everybody standing with the same cut shorts.
Yeah, that's so. Yeah, we got pros here, and even they fucking suck.
Oh yeah, man. No, but honestly, dude, like the energy in Canada right now, even from you guys covered it. I think it was the other day, the Alberta, the Coutts border. Mm-hmm. What's his name? Paul Brandt, the country singer, is going out there to start singing Convoy.
Okay, that's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious.
You've got helicopters flying supplies in past the police barricades. Like, and you can look at it, it's all 100%. They don't give a fuck out there.
That's
I'm lucky
crazy
that I've been able to spend a lot of time across this country. I went to school in Quebec-Mexico. I worked out in Alberta for 4 years on the oil rigs. And I met all kinds of people through BC, Saskatchewan, Alberta, Quebec, Ontario. Even like it was.
So wait, you worked on an oil rig?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so did Michael Bay ever ask you to go to space and destroy a meteor?
Fucking wish he did.
That's crazy. Do you know what I just realized, Mersh? This guy's like a real man. You know, like
yeah, I wouldn't know what that's like.
Yeah, I have no idea what that's like. Like he's actually like, yeah, I worked in an oil rig. You know, I do man stuff, and I'm like, I do a show with my friend on the internet.
Yeah.
I fucking love it, dude. Like you guys.
I'm mad about lockdowns and I don't even really leave the house.
Yeah, that's a good point. We have no reason to be mad.
4 o'clock, dude. Everybody can fuck off. I don't care at work. Oh, hey, you fire me? I'll walk down the street.
You know, it's funny because there's some news here for Frozen. I heard that they're moving down over to Toronto soon. They were talking about
Well, yeah, they're talking about doing a protest downtown, and I'm in that group too.
Yeah.
I've strongly discouraged trucks parking, and not for the same reason that you think. Yeah. Like, not because like I feel like there's any danger or anything in Toronto. It's because you've got Princess Margaret Cancer Hospital down there. You got Sick Kids Toronto down there. You got
St. Michael's.
Toronto General. This is the hub for the hospitals in the city that take in a lot of really sick people from around. So I've been trying to, promote more of a online promote more of a protest.
You know what's fun? Oh wow. Okay, you hear that, Mersh? Another white supremacist trying to shut down cities. It's hilarious. Whenever you talk to people that have been there and support this stuff, they're so thoughtful. Like he was just like, look, there's cancer hospitals there. Let's not be dicks. All right. Let's not be dicks about this. Let's look out for what other people are doing. Instead of just Black Lives Matter.
Well, that's your problem. You should have done the Black Lives Matter thing and burned down the cancer hospital. That apparently gets people to get you to do what they want.
Right. There you go. And then you'll be a saint. I like it.
Oh, yeah. I would have been St. Floyd for sure.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. But yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, that's awesome, dude. It really is. It's great to actually talk to somebody that was there, and the fact that people are fighting back is great. You know.
And honestly, Royce, I've never seen this out of the Canadian people before. The spirit that's coming, man. Because
I'll be honest, I didn't know you had it in you.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I knew I had it in me.
Yeah.
But I didn't know the people around me had it in them.
Yeah.
I'm feeling phone calls. I'm feeling 10 phone calls a day right now with people I haven't talked to in 2 years, 3 years, like that have, shunned me out because of the way that I think. And now all of a sudden, right, we're all in agreement, and I don't hold it against people. I understand like the power of the media and like the way that it can be easily.
Well, I mean, especially your media, right? Because you guys only have like 3 stations and they're all the same. They all think the same thing. So
yeah, and they only get fucking 1,000 likes on their Facebook pages. Like, come on.
Oh yeah, you know who only gets 1,000 likes when they go live? Our fucking president. So we know.
So it's. What is it? 30 or what? Yeah, you guys are 336, 350 now population.
Give or take.
We're 36 billion.
Yeah.
You're 10 times worse if that's the case.
Yeah, it's true. Nobody likes them. But you know, it's that's great, man. Like, is there any way people how can people fucking help? Like, is there a GoFundMe or something?
The GoFundMe, and this is something I actually want to touch on.
Sure.
There is issues with it from the beginning, but not the same issues that the media is portraying. So they're saying it's getting shut down for every leg that they reach. So when it reached 5 million,
right,
the media came in and it's shut down and it's this and that. No, that wasn't the case, right? They were just. GoFundMe has responsibility to make sure that the person in charge of it is not going to steal it.
Yeah, that I do know. They do that for especially when there's a certain amount. Yeah.
Right. And then I'm guessing either 10 million is the next mark, or there was some pressure coming out of Ottawa that made this happen again. But I'm on the live streams with I'm watching these live streams with Tamara and Brian, and it's like they pulled up a news article. It's like, Tamara has left Ottawa and stole $10 million. And then Brian comes on his TikTok, Brian 1975 his Twitter, or sorry, his not Instagram. What the fuck? Cringe Talk. His TikTok is fucking.
Now Adonis Paul's gonna get a big head. Great. Fuck me.
Oh, now all of a sudden he's gonna be an arrogant
all of a sudden he's gonna be arrogant.
Red 1975. Follow this guy. This guy is absolutely on top of it. He's a leader of the movement, and he's a very well spoken man. And he's one of the beginning guys that were. Coming out from Alberta, from BC or whatever. But yeah, they're opening up, there's something called Adopt a Trucker. So I guess it's
now,
a website.
do I need to feed them and take them out? How does that work?
No, you just send money.
Is it like Gremlins where I can't feed them after midnight? How does it work when you adopt a trucker?
When you adopt a trucker, you need to go pick him up, Royce.
Oh fuck! I have to go pick him up.
And you got to be loaded up. You got to have a dirty 30 in natties.
Yes.
And you got to have gas station dick pills.
I like it.
And you got to that's what they want, baby. And they want fucking sausage, egg, and cheese from fucking Flying J's. Okay, and they're good to go.
Hey, what's your beaver situation, Lack?
My beaver? I got a what?
And they'll help you run a little drugs too, as long as it's a small amount and it's not going to really show up in a large fucking freight,
That's fine.
Don't ask them to carry too much. That's the key.
If you can bring me the good kind of snow from Florida, I'll help you out.
I can't imagine you guys have great cocaine. I can't imagine. Bright shitty Canadian.
Imagine how many times it gets stepped on by the time you get into Ottawa. You know what I mean?
From when it comes to Port of Miami all the way up to Ottawa.
You're like, this is mostly just baby laxative, and I'm mostly just having to take a lot of wet shits now. I'm not happy.
Mersh, the cocaine is so bad up here that you have to ship before you even do your first line.
Man, I remember on The Sopranos when Christopher was like, man, it got so bad if I just smelled money after a while, I'd have to take a shit. And I was like, oh, my God, I felt that.
Oh, man. But, yeah, you were saying adopt a trucker. How does that work?
Adopt a Trucker. That's the new platform they're trying to go with. I believe it's a website. It's just it's all happening so fast because it's grassroots, right? So they're trying to get organized. That's going. They've had a week and a half realistically when it really got big, and they kind of understood the gravity of the situation. Started hiring lawyers, started hiring accountants to make sure that everything's going to get distributed properly. Now, like Mersh was saying again last night on Nightwave. Do not do GoFundMe. Do not fucking do GoFundMe.
Because they'll shut it down. They'll shut it down.
I knew that was a bad idea when I saw all that money on GoFundMe, and I was like, they're not going to get that money.
Yeah, you called it, and I was watching it too. And it's like, this is easy for the government to use their influence to attack this situation, right? Because they know that is the lifeline. That being said, they were fucking wrong, because the people that are pouring out of the surrounding area in Ottawa into the city to bring them everything they need. I'm watching live streams. This guy, Rise Up Durham, okay, spelled Durham, just like fucking the guy in your office or wherever the fuck, Trump's buddy. Mm-hmm. These guys are hauling fuel with radio flyer fucking wagons. Because they will not let fuel trucks into the city. They only recently even gave them a permit for porta potties, like this week, dude.
Well, here's a question. You know, it's funny you say that. Here's a question. I heard the tow truckers, they try to get tow trucks to move them, and the tow truckers just do it and help them. Did that also happen?
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking awesome, by the way.
On the phone for an hour and a half with Citywide Towing out of Calgary when they were threatening it, and when they took pictures.
Right.
The guys were taking pictures of the trucks down at the border, like, these fucking cowards, they're coming in. Yeah. They're going to take our trucks out of here, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, fuck you too. So I got on the phone and I fucking called their office, and they had already pulled their fucking trucks out because they don't want anything to do with it. And I fucking pray that the military starts dragging vehicles out.
Can you imagine how bad that would be?
Against Canadians, for fuck's sakes?
Yeah.
Ooh. You know, of all people that actually deserve getting dragged out by tanks, Canadians, I think, are last on that list.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, I mean, that's fucking, it's hilarious to me.
Well, have you tried, like, not going around and murdering people of color and training with people?
Well, I tried, but I suck at that. So,
but it's funny, man. It's so funny to see, like, and here's why: because the tow truck drivers and truck drivers and all that. Oh, there's a lot of overlap, right? There's a lot of overlap
in the same industry, man. It's
exactly.
The same industry.
Well, that's why the tow truck drivers, they're like, yeah, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, no, thank you.
If these companies want to commit financial suicide, the dust will settle one day, right? And we're going to be able to. We're going to be able to vote with our dollars, quote unquote.
Yeah.
So, unless GoFundMe takes them.
That's a good point. Yeah. You know what? I'd suggest you guys get a Bitcoin wallet. Yeah.
Should have done that when I thought it was actually smart fucking years ago.
Oh, fuck. Man. Yeah. Any other questions you got for Mersh?
Actually, not a question, but I was going to bring up, did Jim post it? Somebody posted the fucking Give Send Go link in the chat.
Yes, let me grab that.
Can you? Yeah, somebody post that again so we can.
Yeah, these
get
guys
that out to people.
I'm obviously, this is my first time even using Zoom. Like, I'm not that guy. Like, technologically.
Listen, obviously, the moment I looked at you, I knew you weren't a tech guy. You worked in a fucking oil rig.
or was it the fucking mute for the first minute?
Which was very funny, by the way. But yeah, man, we'll put.
So basically, what are your demands, and what are the when are you going to stop being terrorists?
Yeah, that's a good point.
And killing literally everybody.
Yeah, that would be great. Has anybody been killed with a fire extinguisher? Do we know?
Not reported yet, but unsubstantiated claims. Okay. Claim that Justin Trudeau has been whacked in the head with a fire extinguisher.
The fire extinguisher also had a Confederate flag with a truck on it too. It's really weird.
Well, that, a Nazi flag, and I believe the guy was wearing a KKK hood.
Wow, all of those things, which is weird because the KKK is more of an American thing. The fact that you guys have the clan in Canada is kind of odd to me.
So yeah, I would highly recommend. What I would really like to see is this Give Send Go, the Adopt a Trucker thing. I would like to see that have twice as much money in it in the next month than the original trucker convoy thing did. So I think I highly encourage, and I will be donating to it as well. I think everybody should throw in a few bucks this time.
Yeah.
Give Send Go, not the GoFundMe.
Yes, Give Send Go. So yeah, this is here it is. So you guys,
I want to see that thing hit like 20 mil just to piss them off even more.
Yep. That's right. And by the way,
although it does seem like even they tried to take the piss out of you by taking the money out of it, but I gotta say it's been really fun watching just people show up and just skip the whole money thing and be like, hey, we showed up with fucking donuts and Polish sausage, and here's some, like, there's literally like Amish people showing up. There's just people showing up to cook, and like I've literally seen them handing out fucking booze. Just like, nice.
Yeah. I had a guy I was standing there at the top of Parliament, like right at the top by the wall they erected. We were trying to figure our way around it, being insurrectionists and all. But this guy had a grocery bag filled with twisted teas and White Claws. It busted right in front of us. We're like, well, I guess we're friends now.
By the way, if you donate more than $50 to the Adopt a Trucker thing, you get a free Confederate flag truck shirt. That's
true.
Hey, guys, I think, honestly, the biggest trophy that we've managed to pull out of this whole situation is a salt that's being mined out of Ottawa residents right now.
Oh, they're so mad at the honking. I've been reading that. There was a guy out there because I haven't slept in 3 days because you guys keep honking.
That guy was my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
That guy was like, I'm losing my mind because I can't sleep.
It's fucking on. You did a great job, Mersh. But I have gone out to the Ottawa community pages and pulled out 4 gems. Do you mind if I read
Please,
them out?
no, go ahead, sir.
Gee, do we got to get you a tablet? I mean, truckers do know, right, that there's things like tablets now.
How much? Okay, how much does it cost?
You got this jot. You really are a terrorist. You're jotting your manifesto into a fucking spiral notebook.
So, on the handle, I couldn't see the name. She was responding to something. No kidding. Absolutely shameful. I told someone to pull their mask up, and they laughed at me and told me, mind my own fucking business.
Okay, that one was really good.
Handle, socialist flamethrower.
Okay.
Okay,
fuck it. If they will end the fucking honking, then we will end the fucking mandate.
I love this. This is great.
Okay. Listen to this is a fun one. Monster lever BLM 1312.
Okay.
What the fuck?
BLM, okay.
Fun fact, my landlord is an anti-vaxxer.
Oh, okay.
And there's an anti-vax convoy going through our town. He's allowing anti-vaxxers to sit in our parking lot, honking their horns all night long because he supports them. And they're all outside getting drunk and singing. This last one. You get back to it and fucking throw Buddy from Friday.
Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what comes on?
You got it. Sorry, man. I'm having a couple of pops. Okay. So at Jen Jeffries, could we get 1 hour without horns? Just 1 hour to think straight. Just one, please.
I can't. It's so funny. Okay.
Soleil. I didn't even know if I said that right. This is psychological torture. Even after they stop, the sound still echoes in your mind.
That's amazing.
Just driving them insane.
Oh, fuck, man.
That's why I love even the video with that guy screaming when the guy's like, the honking will continue until freedom ensues.
Yes.
Memes that came
Just
out
in
of
case you guys
that.
need it, I put it in the show links.
They're calling it a phantom honk. The person's hearing a
Phantom honk.
Hey, boys. Oh. Honk shalom.
Hey, thank you, Andrew. You were fucking fantastic. We got to have him
thank
on
you.
again.
And hey, man, dude, can I just say thank you for not sucking?
Yeah, you were. When we get randos on, you never know, but you were fucking great.
We've eaten some real shit sandwiches, but you were fun.
Yeah, man. You know what? We're gonna have him on again. Andrew's welcome on this show again because you were a lot of fun, man.
Appreciate it, guys. I really appreciate what you're doing.
It's nice. It's nice doing a show with a Canadian that doesn't suck. You know.
Wait a minute.
That wasn't nice, Frozen.
Poor Frozen. He's so mean. All right, hey man, thank you, Andrew. Really appreciate it, buddy.
Cheers, guys. Have a good night.
Later.
Ciao, man.
See ya.
See you later.
There he goes. He was fucking great. Holy shit.
He was a lot of fun.
I really liked him.